think that right now we're simply experiencing a huge trend where we're engaging with coffee much more than before. That means we're paying more attention to the varieties, the processing, the roasting, and that by now we have a lot more home baristas. That means someone can prepare the perfect coffee at home. And that makes it increasingly difficult for restaurateurs, hotel operators, and coffee chains because the end consumer now already knows what they want to drink and expects at least the same standard in a cafe as they have at home. And I think that's exactly the trend the barista market is moving toward. And I find it very exciting because you bring the customers along with you, but you also have to grow yourself by facing these challenges. For us baristas, it's primarily about always wanting to achieve the perfect cup. And of course, if we can combine craftsmanship with automation to achieve that perfect cup, then that's exactly the goal we're pursuing. You can see automation in so many processes in the coffee sector, whether it's roasting, processing, or even harvesting nowadays. Everything involves automation. So why does automation necessarily have to be something bad? And in my world, it's like this. The better I'm supported in my daily coffee needs and in working with the machine, the easier it is for me, first, to consistently deliver good quality and also to talk more with the guests because it simply gives me a bit more freedom. What I appreciate most about the WMF Espresso Next is, first and foremost, its minimalist design. That means when you see it, you automatically associate WMF with coffee quality. And for me, it's absolutely clear I can put anyone in front of the machine and it basically explains itself. We have automatic portafilter recognition. That means when I switch the portafilter between single and double, different buttons are activated, which always ensures consistent quality. On the other hand, we have an auto steamer that really works flawlessly. It produces milk foam that I could theoretically use to compete in championships, but there are so many features. So just come along and I'll show you. And we'll start right away with the first feature, which I find particularly great. On the one hand, we have the cup warming function on top, or we can also preheat individual cups with steam. That's wonderful because in this case, the cups are always ready at the same temperature. Secondly, we have a portafilter recognition feature. That means the machine detects whether it's the double spout or the single spout. We'll start now with a single espresso. The great thing about this is that the machine tells me via the display which drinks are available to choose from. That means with a double, logically, there are 2 drinks to choose from. Now, in this case, it's the single, and now you can hear the machine grinding. And normally, that would be a process I would have to do myself as a barista. That means I would take my portafilter to the grinder, then tamp it, lock it back in, and press the button. And as you can see now, I have the time to talk with you. That means with the guests. I can prepare a cake, I can point out the rest of the menu, and these are simply all the advantages that automation brings me. What you can also see on the display is that the machine gives me a guideline for how long the espresso should run. That means as a barista, I naturally have the ability to monitor things, but I can also influence them. And that's why this is my perfect espresso. I can't even name just one thing. There are so many aspects of the machine that I really like. For me, I would pick out 2. First, it's the Americano function. That means next to the brewing unit, there's actually a separate water supply, a bypass, which allows me to truly recreate a proper Americano. And I think that's great. And the second is the milk dosing system. That means I always have the right amount of milk in my pitcher. That means I don't have any waste. And the auto steamer always works perfectly because it always has the same parameters. The milk comes chilled, it's easier, it's faster, and during that time I can actually talk to my customers again. That's why for me, these are the 2 most important features. For me, it's a perfect match. As a barista, I have influence and can work together with WMF to develop a machine. And I find that very exciting because we baristas are the ones who actually work with the machine. And often machines are developed not by baristas, but actually for baristas. And here I can contribute my expertise and we can create something together. And of course, it's exciting because everyone knows WMF, and WMF stands for quality, is made in Germany, and is simply a wonderful traditional company. And that's why I'm excited to develop something together with WMF.